What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to subscribe, right? I think you're supposed to subscribe. And also, there's a like button over there too that you can hit. Now, there's also another very important button is the bell button. That boy worked good because, you know, it'll let you know when I go live. And you know, the thing about it is that sometimes I know the notifications don't even really be coming in like they supposed to, right? Because my best friend be like, girl, I ain't get a notification until you was almost done. Oh, no. So, you know, still push the button, though. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you are well. I hope that you have been preserved and in good grace and good energy and good spirits and good spirits since the last time that we have spoken. So welcome to my channel and let's get on. So today I want to finish up the reading. So we had a couple of readings from the other night. Hey Aquarius Babe Wes, how you doing? Girl, you just tapped in the other day and you bounced. I was trying to ask you how you been feeling about your career, you know, now at this point. Like, how you feeling about the job and the career and stuff? How are things going? Y'all know what I did yesterday or the day before within the last 48 hours. I went and I was like walking around the pond and I noticed they had oysters over there. I was like, there's oysters over here? So why did I pick them up, bringing them home like I'm about to find me some pearls? Well, there were no pearls in those oysters. But it was kind of interesting. So I don't know. I was just really encouraged to pick those up. And then I started looking it up and it does have like some spiritual meanings and stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes I'm just guided to do weird little stuff like that, you know, and I do it and then find out that I was guided to it. You know, I was guided to it. I've been doing good. Oh, it's not so stressful. Oh my goodness, these little particles are flying all around me. Stop doing it. Okay, I gotta do that in a different way next time. So, okay. I've been good. I've been feeling good. I've been working on my next new pathway to a millionaire's, you know, I've just been working on you know, working on my stuff. I'm feeling good right now. Thank you for asking. Oh, you'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. Who got you fucked up? Oh, no. See, my butt be reading the comments. Oh, no. Who got you fucked up? What happened? You said you got to be back in a few minutes. Okay, well, I'll be here. Guess I better start, you know, pulling some cards while we waiting for a couple people that got their readings from the other day. Come on in. Did you get them all?
No, I can't connect my hard drive to this. You're going to send these to me, or how would I send this on?
Oh, great. You can't connect your hard drive to that?
Nope. It's not working.
Do you have a flash drive? All right. Then don't worry about it. I'll figure out a way to get it on my hard drive and stuff. Yeah, it's black particles because I put the oil in after I lit the fire in the candle.
Okay, so you said do this later?
Yeah, I'll just have to be using my own hard drives.
We're going to try to connect it again a couple times, but if it doesn't work, I'll just bring it back here.
Okay. I guess I can give you the password to my account. Okay, sorry about that. I said I guess you can just get the password to the account.
Oh, where's that at?
Come here. Okay, so Okay, this is it. But you have to find that exact product and download that.
There.
Okay, cool. Well, okay, so I guess let's get some tarot going. Yeah, let's get some tarot going. So welcome to my channel, AquaStarGoddess. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications when I upload new videos. And certainly smash the like button. We are going to do still same deal from the other night. So the other night we did buy two, get one free on the questions, $10. $10 in order to get the deal, the buy two, get one free. Okay, and yeah. So there's that going on. I got a couple of decks here. All right, let's find out what is going on in the energies. Whew. All right, Spirit. I need a love. It's not easy for someone to catch my eye, but I've been waiting for you for my time. Okay, that is done there, and that's done there. And let's go ahead and shuffle and start pulling some cards. We are doing the same deal that we did the other night, which is buy two, get one free. The deal applies if you buy two to get one free, which is $10, okay? So send in your donations via Cash App. You can also do super chats if you would like. How else? I guess you could go to my website and purchase. Let's see. So that would be AquaStarGoddess.com. And let's see how that purchase would occur if you are interested. Yeah, we're going to go to products or shop. Yeah, let's go to shop. Oh, I got to change that phone number on here because my phone number is different. Oh, this link ain't working. That's terrible. I need to fix this. Let's try it again. Okay. I don't know why that's not doing what it's supposed to do. So let's do shop. Okay. AquaStarGoddess.com/shop. And then you got to click on YouTube live reading individual here. And then you'll just pop in 2 questions for the $10. And then that way you can pay with PayPal or credit card or whatever. All right, Tati. Let's find out what's in the energy. Let's find out what's going on. So, what is going on, Spirit? What is it? Is there anything that our collective audience needs to know? What is it? You know what? I'm not going to place a topic on it. It could be in love. It could be in career. I'm sure most people want to know about love, but, you know, whatever needs to be known, just let us know. We do want clear and concise messages, and we do want clear and concise messages from sources that have our greatest, highest good and benefit at heart and at mind. Any other energies that don't have our greatest, highest good at heart and at mind, you can go about your business because you're not welcome. We don't need it. We just don't need it. You are trying to cause mischief. You can go about your business. Go on and go about your business. Thank you. All right. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? What does the collective audience need to know? The Tower card. What is happening with the Tower? Something shocking is coming about. 8 of Pentacles is following this. This could be in love, you know. The Emperor. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, I get the feeling of, I want to, hold on.
There's something wrong with me.
So one of these cards in this deck is giving me this vibe right here from this song right here that's about to come on. So I am also seeing that there is going to be something shocking. So this might be a surprise sort of thing going on. Hey, Blow, how's it going? Oh, you are. What are you high on? Are you high off life? Are you high on life? That's great. Okay. So I feel like somebody wants to talk. Like somebody wants to talk to you, and I feel like they have something to say and they want to be a little bit more serious. I do think this person wants to kind of lead the conversation. So there's that. It's probably a long-awaited conversation that is going to be had soon between a male and a female. This could also be between lovers as well. So it doesn't have to be male and female, but it's definitely between lovers. Okay. So somebody wants to talk to you. They want to know what's going on with you. The High Priestess is here. I feel like you are getting the vibe. Like you're feeling this energy surrounding you. It's like you feel that there is something coming, something working. The Emperor is here twice, by the way. So we got a double confirmation of the Emperor. So this is definitely a masculine who will be approaching you. And I do feel as though this masculine that is approaching you may be coming in. Okay, so for some of you guys, this may be a new person because the Ace of Cups is here. Now, for others of you, this is a person that you already know. Oh, you're high on life? Okay, good. Wonderful. Except you probably wasn't saying that you was high on life. You probably was saying you was high on some substance. So what substance would you take? So anyway, somebody is like, I feel like what I'm looking at is two conversations must be had. So there's a masculine who will be having two different conversations. One conversation is to speak with somebody that he loves and that he cares about. Kind of an I miss you vibe. I've been wanting to see you vibe type of thing like that going on. Or I've been thinking about you, or I need to really get this off my chest type of vibe. Another one is this could be a conversation of leaving. This might be the masculine that's walking away from one person and going towards another person. This could be what's happening. This could be what's coming up soon, very soon. The leap of faith is here. I'm seeing a nurturing of this. It's going to feel like a betrayal because I'm seeing the heartbreak card. The reason why I said that is because of this. Look, the Three of Swords is there. And then also the Knight of Swords is also back there. And the Knight of Swords can often represent charging ahead or charging forward. But oftentimes this guy specifically, he always shows me that he's like running in like a backward motion kind of. And then I'm also seeing the leap of faith card of the Fool card. The Fool card is all about a leap of faith. So those are the cards that are here at the bottom of the deck in my second deck, okay? My first deck, we have the Tower card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands here card, this is where I said it's like somebody wants to say, they want to talk, they want to say something, they want to speak to somebody. And it seems like this is like a heartfelt conversation or like a heartfelt communication that might be happening here, especially since the Ace of Cups is kind of landing on that card. Then we also have the Two of Cups here as well, landing on that card as well. like I said with the high priestess, I'm feeling like somebody kind of has an awareness that this is going to happen or coming about. It's like you kind of already know what is going to happen or what's coming up, like what's next. So somebody has an awareness of this, and also the Temperance card is here as well. The final card that was here was the Temperance card, letting us know that what kind of candy is it? Those gummies, those weed gummies. Was it an edible? It was an edible. Was it an edible, or was it like shrooms, like, you know, the shroom candies, or was it like something? Was it something else? Oh my God, what kind of drugs did they? So wait, I only thought they had weed and shrooms and candy. Are they other stuff in candy? The Temperance card is here. So that does represent, oh no. So, yeah, this is about some sort of healing as well that's happening here. So I do feel like it's going to be a shocking thing though, because the Tower card is here. And we already know that the card of the tarot, sorry, the card of the Tower is very shocking. It's very shocking and it's very surprising. And that's what is here. It's a surprise. I also feel like this is a surprise that has been like lingering for a long time because of the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles represent time. I'm talking 8 years, like eight years, or even 8 winters is still 8 years, right? So it could be an 8-year thing, or it could just be a very long period of time represented by the number 8. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Sir, I don't know who you are, but if you're not an Appiana DJ, I don't want to hear you right now. Hold on, let me just. Candy golden raindrops. There we go. We need that. I'm a piano. Okay, this one was cool. Last time I heard it. Okay, we can hear him. We can see what he got. He might have some good news. He'd be on the beach just dancing. I love it. Knowing damn well he can't hear none of what he's playing. He's all in the. Okay, anyway, so look. It's a shocking thing that's going to happen here. I do think that there are going to be surprises related to this conversation. So be aware that that's what's coming on. Now, also, I see this conversation is getting a little bit spicy because, look, she's got her leg wrapped around, and you know what I mean? They playing her footsie in the bottom, under the table and stuff. So I do feel like it could be a conversation that does turn to be a little bit spicy. And in the background, I am seeing, look at this card, the Seven of Swords keeps coming up. The Seven of Swords in this deck, for me, I'm always seeing this insecure energy right here. I'm always seeing that insecurity right there. So yeah, I do feel like there might be some insecurity in the background. I don't feel like it's related to these two energies, but you know, there's that. And then the Two of Chalices is here again. So we have the double confirmation of the Emperor, because the Emperor is here twice, and the double confirmation of the Two of Cups because it's here twice. Okay, so what does that mean? The double confirmation. What are we saying here? Two of Cups can represent a lot. You know, it can really represent like a strong bond between two people, two spirits, or something like that. It can represent just a really deep love, a soulmate, a soul kind of connection, something of that nature. What else can it represent? It can represent partnership, you know? Two people deciding to partner together, you know? If this is about business or career, you know, this could be a really good working partnership that's about to start. That might come out of like nowhere. Like, you know, it might surprise you. It might catch you off guard. Whatever this is, it will definitely be catching people off guard because of the Tower card. The Tower card is at the beginning, and it is definitely bringing shock or surprise or something unexpected coming here, for sure. So What else is there? Let's find out. I'm gonna take these cards from the bottom of the deck and just kind of put them here. No, I don't know. Do I need those? I don't need those. I'm not gonna take them. What is it? Four of Swords. I feel like you had a dream about this. Okay, a new beginning. A new beginning is what's coming. This two of Cups is being represented by a new beginning. I do feel that you are aware of what is going on because of a dream. You or someone. You or someone. Someone is aware of what's going on because of a dream. I feel like this is whoever the High Priestess is. So the High Priestess is aware of what's going on because of a dream. And a new beginning. A new beginning is here for sure. There could also be a birth or a baby coming for someone. I don't know whom, but you know, that's that. Waiting for justice so they can have fun. I feel like I'm looking at a situation or energy of like somebody who, it's like they've been waiting for something. This could be waiting for the right time, the right person to come along. You know, choosing from multiple parties, multiple options or something like that. But I think that there's staying power. There's staying power here. Because I think that someone's heart is loyal to someone. Like maybe you've been out looking at different people or talking to different people or thinking about the possibility of talking to other people, but it's like your heart is loyal to somebody specific. And you kind of keep being drawn back to that place, to that space. So I think that's the conversation that's going to happen here. Get started with what? So, okay. So, yeah, I mean, I see that happening here, but I did also, like I said, I saw a conversation happening about kind of like, so somebody's feelings or part might be broken, and then the very opposite is going to happen elsewhere. Because somebody's been kind of thinking about someone that they miss or that they want to spend time with, or somebody that they really want in their life, or that they want to be, you know, they want to be with that person. And I feel like this is somebody who's like loyal to somebody, like in the heart, like deep down in their heart, they're loyal to somebody, even if they've like been out dating other people or whatever. It's like this other person is the one that they think about the most, the one that they want the most. Okay. So there's that energy there. What else is there? Yeah, I think this is stuff that's been held back or like not spoken about. So this is like those are the unspoken truths, right? I don't even have my my message cards. I wish I had my message cards, because I'd be looking at the true words of the heart type bullshit, you know? Oh, let me see. Let me see if I've got them. I thought you said you were already high. So how are you going to go in the house and get started? You either are or you aren't. Are you high or you're not? Okay, so let's see if I can find some message cards for no reason, just all firm and shit for no reason. Like, damn, can I mind my business and you not? I might have found some message cards. Let's see if I got some. Because you know what I think? I think I left some decks at the office that I haven't, and I haven't been up to the office in a few days, so Oh, I found it. I found the jackpot. Yep, I did. Oh, this ain't the jackpot. Okay, we can use these. These are fine. Cool. So we'll use those. And let's see what else we got over here. Okay, I can use these too. Okay. All right, Spirit. The King of Cups is here. Okay, the King of Cups. Ooh, I feel like somebody's kind of like feeling their way through something. Oh, that's interesting. So this is like somebody, ooh, what the vibe I'm getting from the King of Cups is somebody is like really following their intuition, like following their knowing, following their intuition deep down. And even if this is like the first time I follow my intuition, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to trust the process. Scared to the motherfucker, not sure what's going to go down. Okay. But the beautiful thing about that is, hey, you live and you learn. I know that don't sound good. But you got to follow your intuition, okay? You do. And only because, like, if this is something that's, you know, if you're addressing your happiness with this thing here, then you got to think about it like that. You know, you got to think about it like how you're feeling about everything that's going on in your life, how you really feel, right? And I know a lot of people don't do that. They just kind of go on with life and go on and on, living miserably. And I think I've been doing that for a long time. But you know what? I got like a wake up call today even. The wake up calls, they come all the time. But you know, today another one came. It's like, and I was like, oh my goodness. So the obstacles are here. The unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So there are some unhealed wounds, you know, and that's why the Temperance card is here, because the Temperance card does represent finding that balance within the self, moderating how the self is I guess responding to life based upon the past hurts and pains. And you know, but the thing is, you gotta heal it. You gotta allow yourself to move past it. You gotta allow yourself to forgive yourself or to forgive others, or you have to allow yourself to recognize that something that happens in the past doesn't mean that that's going to set the path for your future, you know, unless you let it, right? If you let it, of course it will. It's gonna keep doing it, okay? But you know, if you decide, nope, that happened, then it's not going to keep happening, or I'm going to change it some way, I'm going to change something some way, then, you know, you have to realize that there's part of the way in which we think, feel, and process information based on our past experiences that could be hindering us from our success in the future, or that could be leading us to our success for the future. So, you know, take it out as it resonates. Anyway, bottom of the deck is the rejection card. I do feel like somebody's concerned about rejection. The rejection, this rejection is actually divine protection. So there was some sort of rejection here that might be occurring, or that occurred or went down, and that was divine protection. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So these are the reasons why these things were occurring, because there was an external interference here, and now somebody is ready to apologize. Okay, you can expect the apology that you want to hear. Okay, from your soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life, okay? So, you know, and then the true love card is showing itself to me. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So, you know, some of the vulnerability, oh, look at this. Like all of these cards. And then the fake card is right underneath that. Like, I can't keep pulling all these cards, Spirit. Okay? The vulnerability card says you can be completely open with this person. Okay, so I feel like that is like, the vulnerability card is really giving that this is like a part of the fear, right? Like somebody's fearful that they can't really be open and honest and frank with somebody, but in reality they can, right? Okay, and then the fake card says this is a destined partnership. Okay, longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Well, I'm going to stop reading. I cannot keep picking these cards up because I'm going to read the whole damn deck if I keep doing that. And I'm not about to do that. Okay. Well, shit, I wanted some message cards and we got them. Okay. We got them. Hello. Shesh. Hello. Brooke, no long time, no see. All right, Spirit, clear and concise messages. What other messages do we have for our collective today about this situation, about this scenario. What else do we need to know? Because obviously you led me to this deck. So please be clear and concise with your message on what we need to hear from this deck. Well, that depends. Please deposit $10. All right, what's your question? We are doing a buy two, get one free today for personal questions. All right, you make me feel special. Okay, so that's coming out. Hey, Aquarius Babe West, you're back. Okay, because you just dipped and I was like, okay, what happened? But I saw your messages after the fact, you know, kind of in the middle of the whole thing. What went down? Like, who had you fucked up? Because people be having us fucked up sometimes. And trust me, I understand. Sometimes you just got to correct. Okay, sometimes you got to correct course. Okay, course correction is necessary. All right. You're always on my mind. Okay, so that card came up. So you're always on my mind is coming up right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back, way back in the time. All right, Spirit, what messages do you want to share about this reading for this collective read? Your lover is spying on you. See, I wonder what your lover be doing. Like, are they tapping your phone? Are they spying in your journals? Are they checking on your social medias? I don't know. I don't know, but it does say your lover. I can't get you off my mind. Oh my goodness. So 2 cards indicating that you are totally on somebody's mind. Totally, okay? Your lover is spying on you. It's right here. So, and then we also have, I can't get you off of my mind, okay? Along with you're always on my mind. So we got 2 indications that somebody is like, you're heavy on somebody's brain, okay? Heavy on the brain. Heavier on the mind, okay? Improve your finances. So there's some financial stuff that needs to be worked out here right now. Maybe somebody's financially insecure. Get into alignment. Okay, please deposit $10. What the army guy do? What is he doing? Okay, so it's hard for me to tell you how I feel. So somebody has a difficulty expressing and explaining how they feel, which is why the vulnerability card showed up, okay? Because, you know, now we can talk about some of these cards that did come out of this deck over here. The vulnerability card was one of them that showed up. The vulnerability card says you can completely be open with this person. You can be completely open with this person, right? So it's kind of like a confirmation, because this card says it's hard for me to tell you how I feel, right? And then if we look at this card over here, this 7 of Wands card, you know, he's like hesitant, in my opinion, with his hands. And it's like he wants to share his feelings, but there's like hesitation behind his desire to fall into her arms and fall completely into a vulnerable state to be able to convey to this woman what he feels, how he thinks, you know, expressing his emotions, his deepest emotions. It's difficult to do that, you know, and I feel that this person is very much, it's like, yeah, saying how I feel is like not what I'm trying to do. And it's not even that, I mean, that's how it could end up happening. But the way that I feel is just more so, it's a lot of apprehension. It's very hard. It's just like, I can't say it. It's like, cat got your tongue, okay? So that's what the vulnerability card came in to represent. And let's see what else we've got going on. Because express your deepest emotions is here at the bottom of the deck. Letting it be known, hey, listen, at some point you've got to express those emotions or you lose out, you know? And, you know, maybe you don't lose out forever, but maybe you lose out on a great deal of time before you actually get the desired outcome or the desired results, because of how much time you wasted not expressing, not saying, not doing, not taking action on your goals. I think about marrying you is showing itself to me, and I feel stuck. So there's a stuck feeling that they feel in another connection. So I think about marrying you. I'm afraid that you don't love me. Okay, so somebody's afraid that you don't love them. But they do think about marrying you. Okay, they find you to be sweet and special to them. Okay, so this person wants you to know that, they are working on their finances right now. And the reason why, there's some sort of separation here is because they want to find a solution to the problems, that they have. And I feel like this is kind of becoming an urge, because I did see the feeling of, not the feeling, but I saw the yearning card, right? And the yearning card said longing. The longing card says someone is secretly yearning for you. So, that's kind of the energy that's coming in here. New love is showing itself to me, making me feel like there is some sort of concern that new love is going to come in for you. Like a new love or recommitment to love is developing. So, I feel like, it's okay. So this is, excuse me, never mind. Okay, I feel like somebody might concern a little bit about, you finding new love. But also, this is also a recommitment to love because the second chance card is here. And it says this relationship deserves a second chance. So it is safe to trust this situation. The trust card is also coming out. A lot of details, okay? A lot of information. And patience. Patience, what does patience say? Everything will unfold with divine timing. So I think there's been a lot of patience here involved in this circumstance or whatever. But, I am getting that, this is a recommitment to a love that's requiring a second chance or requesting a second chance. And the trust card is here too. So, there's just so much going on. I miss spending time with you. There it is. Okay. I miss spending time with you. Hey, Jasmine. Was it you that has an extra question? I don't know if it's you or... Who was it? Well, somebody has an extra question. So I'm waiting for that person, and also truly blessed. So do what makes you happy, okay? So yeah, I feel like somebody's kind of been tugging at what to do. And the card says, do what makes you happy, okay? So I'm healing myself to love you better. So somebody recognizes that, hey, look, I got to fix some things. I got to work on some things with myself, so... let me do that. Somebody's doing the hardcore work to make sure that they are better, a better lover, a better person, better suited to be with you in a connection. And, to me, I think that's really important because, listen, you can waste somebody's time, all their goddamn life and not be willing to do the work. If you're not willing to do the work, you're wasting time. You're wasting my time, your time, everybody's time you wasting, right? So you got to be willing to do the work. If you got some things that you got to work on internally, mentally, emotionally, work on it, work it out. Be cautious with your words. So the reason for me, why I think being cautious with your words is so important is because whether people like to, believe it or admit it or not, words fucking hurt. And sometimes the words that hurt didn't need to hurt like that, right? Like, look, the truth is hard enough, God damn it. When you are saying things, digging at people or digging at each other, it does not foster a solid foundation for you guys to have emotional trust. It does not foster a solid foundation for you guys to have the ability to be open with one another, because eventually you start closing down, It does not foster emotional security within a connection between two people. Okay, it does exactly the opposite. It's also very harmful, and the reality is, yeah, you get your rocks off at that moment while you're saying some fucked up shit to your person, right? But in reality, they don't feel good about it, and then later it's playing around and around and around in their mind. And you may be breaking their heart, and you're not even taking that into consideration. You're not taking into consideration the things that come out of your mouth and realizing that the things that come out of your mouth are almost just as important as the things that you do. Because if you love somebody, why do you want to make them feel bad? Now, I'm just saying this because, you know, that's just how I think about it, right? But that doesn't mean that I haven't said things. That doesn't mean that I haven't said things. But that's the way I feel about it. That's the way I think and feel about it. So for the most part, I do my very best. I do my very best. But if you get me to a point where I'm saying some shit now, understand, you got me on this bridge, we gonna fall off this motherfucker together, goddammit. I don't give a damn. But it's not healthy. It does not foster a healthy connection. And I need you guys to hear me when I say this. It is better for you to put your words together, write it down on a piece of paper, put your words together, you know, and say exactly what it is that you have an issue with. Express that thing, say that thing. Request, you know, adjustments or whatever it is that you're requesting, than it is for you to get mad and say messed up things to your person and expect them to forget it the next morning. Because everybody don't think like that. Everybody not so quick to move past stuff that you say. The things that you say that come out of your mouth, they do matter. Because it's a representation of how you really feel, or sometimes that's what we think. You know, so it's important to think about that, okay? I'm thinking of you as here. I'm going to donate. Okay, it's not Jasmine. Okay, so Jasmine, it's not Jasmine. Then it was, I just got to go back on that old video and see who it was. So, okay, yeah, we're doing 2. I've still got the same deal from the other night. So it is buy 2, get 1 free. Okay, cool. Okay, Aquarius babe, what's got you, babe? So I just need to finish up with this collective because it's a lot going on in here and I don't want to like leave it hanging in the air. But the back and forth card says, when you're gone, I want you back, but nothing is going to change once I get you back. So this is what somebody's experiencing. It's like, this is how you feel. And this is why this event that's going on is going to be so shocking, because you're walking away from something that's causing you that type of back and forth energy. There's not a lot of change. It's like you have a conversation, you say what you need to say, but there's nothing done about it. Or, you know, there's just no real adjustment. There's no real elevation here. And so there's somebody that's walking away from a situation that does cause that type of energy. It's like a cycle, just a cycle, a never-ending cycle. Intense. Expect lots of passion with this connection, and remember, too much of anything can be bad. So yeah, I mean, I feel like this is what's happening. You're walking away from a situation that's not serving you anymore, and you're walking towards something that's going to be more intense. It could be a new love for some of you, or it could be a recommitment to love. Okay, so just got out of something, right? Okay, divine timing. So now isn't a favorable time, but there are things impacting this connection. So what I feel like this is saying is that there are some things that need to be worked out. And this is not the first time I've seen the divine time, or like something like about divine time here. Yeah, the patience card says everything will unfold in divine timing. So to me, that just means that it's not about a time limit. It's not about today or tomorrow, next week, that, you know what I mean? It's more about when the energy is in alignment. It's more about when it's ready, when it's prepared, when we're ready for this thing, right? That could be next year, next month. That could be in the next hour. You know, it just depends on you and where you are. Okay. All right. So I got those messages. Good, good, good. Let's see what else we got going on here. So we can get to some personals. Healing old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Okay. So I think that there is a strong friendship and a strong love here. That's leading to more. The friendship is leading to more. I feel like there's a necessary to balance out the integrity of the connection, okay? The friendship, connection, whatever this is. So there's a need to balance out the integrity of the connection for sure, okay? This could be a soulmate that we're looking at dealing with here right now, okay? All right, let's see if we can get a final, like, let's get an outcome here. Let's see what's going to actually come out of this kind of information. Let's see what's going to come out of this. So Spirit, what is going to come out of this situation? Somebody's waiting. I feel like somebody's tired of waiting. You know, they've been disappointed with the waiting game. They're ready to win. They're ready to take a leap of faith. Ready to make something change. Do something different. Yeah, somebody's ready to do something different. There is a sense of betrayal here going on in the background. And I feel like this is because, like what we were talking about earlier, which is somebody's having a conversation with somebody and the conversation is not pleasant for them. And so to them, they feel like some sort of betrayal here has been going on, right? I don't know that this is definitely about a betrayal that's been going on. But obviously, if your heart is being broken, then yeah, it feels like that, right? Or if somebody is not going according to the plans that you set, you know what I mean? Then it may feel like that. And that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like, okay, I set these plans. We made these plans, or I made these plans. And if these plans are not what's going to happen, then you are going against our agreement, or you're going against what you said. And if you do that, then that's wrong and that's bad and this and that. Okay. I do think that this is somebody who may try to manipulate this person with like sex and like and their body as well. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why this person has been distracted so much too, is because they've been distracted with the body, the sex, or something like that. I think that's kind of what's going on. So this person that is going to be like feeling like the energy of betrayal, or feeling like they're being left behind, okay? This person uses like manipulation. They use their manipulation. They use their kind of being like seducing someone. They also use their body. They use their, you know what I mean? They use like their sexuality as well to like seduce this person to do what they want them to do. Another thing that I'm noticing here is just that I do feel that this person for a long time, this masculine energy for a long time has been treated like that, or like it's been manipulated. It's like they fell for it, for sure. Hook, line, and sinker. Like, look at him. Let me, I just want to grab the booty. Like, let me grab the booty. Like, so yeah, this person is, they've been falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker, okay? But I think this person is getting to a point where it's like they really want to stand up. If you look at the guy in the doorway, he's standing there and he's got his sword out. And although she's sitting there and she's looking all good and all that stuff like that, like you see he's like looking straight ahead. So I feel like somebody is building strength and discipline to these, and it's like they are like building up strength against those methods and those tactics, okay? Another thing is, I think another part of the manipulation game that this female has been using is like being, like I was just saying a few minutes ago, it's like, she's like, oh, well, we made these plans. This is what we were going to do. And you're not doing that. You're not holding up your end of the bargain. It's like guilt tripping this person, right? Guilt tripping this person. Cause that's kind of what I'm getting from this card right here. So it's like, it's a whole guilt trip situation. It's like, oh, this is what we were going to do. This is what you said we were going to do, or trying to gaslight this person and guilt trip this person. That's what I'm getting here with this. by way of just like calling out like everything you said and everything we're supposed to do, and try to make this person feel bad so that they don't continue to like have this conversation, a breakup conversation, right? Like to stop the breakup conversation right in middle in the tracks, right? This person is saying all of these gaslighty things, you know, using these gaslighty tactics of, you know, calling out everything this person said, and you're breaking your promises and this and that and the third, which I understand. Like if you feel like you and this person have decided that y'all are going to work things out, be together, stuff like that, I can understand the disappointment. But it's the thing about it that I really feel uncomfortable about is that there's been a level of disappointment within this connection. There's also been, it's like this person is aware, right? This female is aware, even though she pretends not to be aware, she's aware that this masculine has been in this vibe. Like, see this energy this masculine is in. Now, I always see this card. Whenever I see this card, I always say, oh, this masculine is kind of feeling insecure. Like, he's just feeling not good about himself. He's just feeling down. And she's in la la land. That's what I normally say when I see this card. But right now, the vibe that I'm getting is that she pretends that she doesn't see this energy. She pretends that she doesn't know that this person is not satisfied or happy or, you know, feeling good about life. And she just kind of keeps going on about the day to day. As long as whatever is supposed to be done is done, that's what matters. So, yeah. I also feel like it's a thing where it's not a situation where this person is trying to make efforts either. So this feminine energy is not making efforts to like make the situation better. So it's like she knows that this person is unhappy, but she's not like trying to find a way for him to be happier. She's not trying to make any efforts at all. That's not happening. Okay. All right. Well, there's that. So let's keep moving because so much is here. Wiggle. What do you mean? Alrighty, so let's see. Okay, what is the outcome here, Spirit? What will be the outcome here of these stories, of this story here, of the storyline? I feel the outcome is a new beginning. The cards came out already. I don't even need to shuffle more cards. The new beginning of the Empress is here. It's been here the whole time. There is a new beginning. I feel as though this masculine has been fertilized, potentially in the dreams, like in the dream space. I feel like in the dream space, there's been like a new... It's like a new idea of what life looks like, you know, and I feel like this person has an idea of what they want to do now. It's like, I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I think there's a lot of clarity that's come out of this situation. I think this person has a lot more clarity. They have a lot more understanding on what they want. And I feel like this person is going towards what they want, which is this person right here. They want to make someone feel special. There is a special person that they have in their life or that they want in their life. And I feel like this person is ready to open up to that person, like majorly. But they might have to be doing some apologies, you know, might have to be some apologizing going on there. Six of Chalices, they are thinking about somebody of the past, for sure. And look, the King of Chalices leads to the Sun card. This person definitely is willing to bear the burden of this happiness with this person here. His lover. Wow. Okay. I mean, I feel like there's obviously, it's not just like there's a lot that's going to have to happen for that to occur. But, you know, I feel there's progress being made in this energy. Whatever this energy is, I feel like there's progress being made in it. And somebody is kind of maturing a lot. Somebody is maturing. After a long period of time, somebody is maturing and they're getting to a space where they can actually open up a lot more. But it took a long time. Took a long time. And it took a lot of experiences as well. Okay, so first person for the readings. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notifications when I upload new videos. So Truly Blessed, do you remember the other person that had readings from the other day? Because I do not remember the name. I thought it was Jasmine, and Jasmine was like, it ain't me. So Truly Blessed, we're going to start with her because Truly Blessed has donated the other day, and she never got her reading. So we're going to start with her. And then we do have... Aquarius Babe West and Jasmine. Which one of y'all donated first? Let me see. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, cool. So then Aquarius Babe West will go first, and then we will go with Jasmine. No problem. Truly Blessed, are you here? All right, if Truly Blessed is not here, then Aquarius Babe West, we're going to go to first. Today is. All right, how does the Aries feel about me? Okay, let's go ahead and let's burn some sage real quick. Get a nice little smolder going. Sound like a old head. That's my Baby, I ain't out yet. I don't know what y'all talking about. Periods. Okay. Alrighty, let's get into the energy. Spirit, archangels, join us. Any spirits that have the most accurate, pure information that is good for the greater good of all, please join us for this reading. If you do not have good intentions, good energy, then go on about your business. We ain't got time. We ain't got the time. We don't have the time for your shenanigans. Yeah, she definitely did. All right, Spirit. Clear and concise. Clear and concise. Clear and concise. Clear and concise. All right, we want to know how the Aries is feeling. So how's everybody doing today? Yeah, I know. I thought I saw her too. She was like, girl,
It's good to have a plan.
you gotta catch me when I put that first. As soon as I say put that comment in there, you got to say you got to say something then. Six of Swords. Oof. Well, the King of Chalices and the Chariot card are in my face.
So you can take charge of your financial path and find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on. Download the app today.
Well, I think they're aroused by you for sure. I think they want to do something special to you. Okay, I want to do something hot and adult-like. Open your mouth. Oh, what? Y'all lovers. Like, what's going on? Like, this person may hold back that they kind of got a sweet spot. This person may hold back, like, all that sweet stuff. But I think they want to spend some time with you, you know. Okay, truly, stay there. Don't move. You'll be next. I think this person, look, Lover's card. The Lover's card is here. What can I say? What can I say? The Lover's card. I do think that this person does hold back the sweetness, though. I think this person holds back kind of like what they feel and like what's going on deep down. I know. Yeah, I think they'll just kind of like hold back deep down what they're feeling inside. But look, it's, if you look here on this card, on the Chariot card, like look how he's like secretly admiring her, right? Like he doesn't say it, but like, you know what I mean? When you're not watching, he's making sure you're good. He's making sure you're all right. He's checking up on you, you know, doing that type of thing. And definitely he's aroused by you for sure. Okay. And I do think that, you know, he's hoping that you guys can have, you know, a new beginning, fresh start, or just have like a nice time together for sure. But it does hold back. Okay, how many questions did you get? Did you get 3 questions? Come on for the next one. Next question. Yeah, I know you be disappearing, girl. I'm like, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. What you been up to? Let me talk to you before you, before you run off again. Come on, Aquarius, babe West. Do you have a next question? All right, Spirit. Let's go. Don't you fall. You better do the right thing, deck. Yeah. I do think that y'all are gonna have a little bit of a like a interlude. Let's call it an interlude. Okay, you know how in the middle of an album they might just stop with the music for a second and just start talking. Y'all gonna have a slight interlude. So I feel like y'all gonna have a small, teeny tiny little moment of quiet for those decisions to formulate. But I do think that you and this person will find the balance within your connection. And I do think that you guys will end up well, take a look. So it's like I'm feeling a little bit of something mischievous though. So it's like I feel like somebody's going to do something that's going to make the other person a little horny or like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Not intentionally though. It's going to be unintentionally though. It's going to be like an unintentional, you know, it's intriguing someone, like an unintentional spike of intrigue. Like I feel like something unintentionally is going to cause this person to be a little bit more interested in you. Like maybe you go on a date with another person, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like maybe you, I don't know, show up to their job, or, you know, maybe you, I don't know, cut them off for a second. And then it's like, and so then they become more interested in you. So something like that.
Ziva works 24/7 to attract and trap flying insects.
Before I was preventing migraine with Calypto, it was hard keeping plans. Now I consider both.
Will he make the effort? The answer is yes here, because this is him making the effort for sure.
You'll never truly forget migraine, but Calypto reduces attacks, making more zero migraine days possible.
Yeah, I feel like, yes, this is him making an effort for sure.
Reactions like trouble breathing
And you're like, man, give me them dumbass bushes. All right, give me your whack ass bushes. Like,
Ask your doctor about Qulipta. But forget you get migraine medicine.
don't say that to the man. Pick some flowers for you, baby. Just let him, just let him be great. Let him be great. Hell no, it's supposed to be roses from the store. Goddammit. Yeah, I mean, I do see you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be roses from the stove, goddammit. What are we doing here? All right. So yeah, I do think this person's gonna make an effort for sure. I do think so. You might ignore them a little bit, and that might be like, they might be like, hold on, what are you ignoring me for? Sparking their interest. Yeah. So there's that. I do think this person will make efforts towards you. Like I said, though, I do think that you guys might have a little tiny bit of quiet time. Y'all might have a little quiet moment. Who knows? Maybe that time has already occurred. I don't know. Truly blessed. Okay, do you have any clarifiers before I move on to Truly Blessed? Truly Blessed, prepare your questions, please. Jasmine, you are next. Who was it the other day that was live with us that bought a bunch of questions? Let me see. Because they still got another question. Oh, no. You just need to stop then. Don't do that. Don't pull no teeth now. Yeah, don't pull no teeth. Another 3 years. Hell no. No. Is that how long he's gonna be gone? In the army? The answer is hell no. I don't give a shit if I did tell you 3 years. Your answer in and of itself should be hell no. All right. No, the answer is no in a 3 years time. I feel like it's on you. Girl, if you feel like it's been like pulling teeth in, cut his ass off. I don't give a shit what these cards say. When you say like pulling teeth, what do you mean? Let me ask you that first before I say cut his ass off, because you might be talking about, I don't know, something that I'm not talking about. So you're welcome. Truly blessed. It is your turn. How many times I have to fall asleep? Truly blessed. Wake up. Wake up. He's not very good with expressing his emotions. Does he show emotion as far as like actions? Is he showing up for you? Is he calling? Is he interested in your time? Is he interested in spending time with you? Is he interested in getting to know more about you? Like, energy surrounding me and Richie. Okay, let me Get a little sage going on here. Is it just me, or does Araya sound like a guy a little bit? Like, her voice is kind of deeper than I was expecting it to be. Like, I every time I see her video, I'm like, is that a real woman? Like, like, is that a woman, or is that a transgender? Not trying to be funny, because she don't look like no transgender, but like, it's the sound, it's the voice. Okay, we want the energy surrounding you and Richie. Aquarius Bay West, we need to know. You need to know, rather, not me. You need to know. Does this person show affection? Like, you know, sometimes people don't say how they feel. They gestures, small gestures, and sometimes the gestures aren't really big. Sometimes they're subtle, very subtle. How do you feel? You know, obviously you feel like you're pulling teeth, and if you feel like you're pulling teeth, that's not how you want to feel. I'll say that much. All right, Spirit. Energy surrounding. You're gonna use this deck. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, shit. Whatever. What the hell going on with Richie now? I feel like this dude is starting to irk me, because his energy go back and forth. This dude's starting to irk me. I'm sorry. So if we start out with a 2 of Cups, then we got a 6 of Swords. Is he traveling right now or something? Or is this this nigga going back and forth again? Is this nigga traveling? Or is he going back and forth right now? Like, man, get your old bipolar ass together, bro. Like, come on. Then be talking about he missing you with the 6 of Cups and shit. Think about you and all that. Want to set up foundations and stuff like that so he can keep tabs on you, keep an eye on you and shit like that. This dude wants to keep tabs on you. Well, why would you want to keep tabs on me if you don't want to be consistent in my life? You see how niggas just be wanting to play sometimes? And nobody wants to take the time for that. Let me tell you something. Another man is going to come and find the treasure. And then he gonna be like, I was just about to call you. Nigga, fuck out my face. Like, stop with the bullshit. Non-committal. That's where you at. Non-committal. Smoke and mirrors. Also saying, let me love you. You know what I mean? Like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, stuff like this, when you're dealing with the non-committal, you don't commit. Like that, you're not. First off, never. We're not committing to non-committals. That's not gonna happen. Like, you don't do that. You don't waste your brain power, brain energy on that. On non-committals, okay? Because they just waste your time, and then they have you, you know, waiting by the phone and shit. Absolutely not. You're not waiting by the phone for nobody. I don't give a shit if you just washing your hair. You ain't waiting by the phone for nobody. So, you know, it just... And I'm talking to the ladies, because the reality is this. Men play a lot of games with women, and that's just it. Right? And men do these things sometimes to us, where they want to have you like a string, as well as a string of others. You know what I mean? It's no, that's why you don't. No. No, absolutely not. And of course, you know, we all grown, so there might be times where you good with that. Like if you're good with that, that's different, right? Like if you good with having this person just you know what I mean, then that's no biggie, because then that's fits and suits your life. If what's going on here suits your life, that's a different story. It's when it starts to tug at your heart. It's when it starts to make you feel like, well, is this person like, does this person love me? Like if this person's playing with you, manipulating you, making you feel like they're trying to make something serious, more serious than they really are, because their actions aren't showing that. But they're pretending, you know, like if they're pretending with you, no. I feel like the energy surrounding this is just, it's not that great. It's not that good. It feels to me very much like a game. And it's like, no. You're bipolar ass. Get your shit together. Because look, every fucking time this person starts feeling all depressed and shit. So this is the thing. You're not there to help this person unless you want to be and you're cool with the dynamic. But if you're not cool with the dynamic, right? You're not there to, you know, for him to cry on your shoulder every time him and his girl is not happy, him and his wife ain't happy, or whenever she's not giving him enough attention at the house or whatever. I mean, but the thing is, if this is a working arrangement for you guys and you kind of already know what's surrounding the circumstance and what's surrounding the situation, right? If that's what's surrounding the circumstance and the situation because this is what you want and you guys have agreed upon this, okay, great. If not, I always say, like, you know, make sure that you have the proper communication, or find out what, you know, what this person is thinking. Find out what's going on in this person's mind, and then act accordingly from there, because this is very in and out. This is very in and out, very non-committal, very not giving what you want to get out of it. But like I said, if this is what you are, if you're okay with this type of thing, then there's no problem with that, right? Like there's no problem if this suits your life and you're not looking for him to be serious with you, and you're not looking to be serious with him because you just want a companion from time to time. And it's like that sometimes. Like, so trust me, I'm not feeling judgmental. Yes. At all. But just on the same token, if this is not what you want, then it's pissing me off. Okay? Come in.
I go outside and skate.
Outside and skate. No.
Why not?
Did you get signed into the thing?
Signed into what? Oh, no. I wasn't able to get a code from your email.
You can check my email on that computer.
I checked on the mail thing. It just didn't work.
You gotta go to the Chrome browser, and then you gotta get the password from my thing, my keychain.
Yeah, but it didn't even let me open the app. I don't even do anything.
Okay.
So no skating outside?
No, son. Nope. But thank you for asking. Okay, so you're pissed too. I don't like this energy. It's like, bro, like, what are you doing? Because then it's like, look, you come in all sweet and shit. Let's partner up type shit, right? And then you are gone out of town, or you leave or whatever, right? Then we got this whole emotional, moody shit going on here. It's like, how you gonna pretend like you my man when you get an attitude? You know what I mean? The way you acting is you act like you my man, but then you don't act like you my man. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna be my man or you ain't my man? Choose. Pick a struggle. Ain't gonna be no in between. Ain't gonna be no, oh, I'm gonna chase all the guys away. You know what I mean? Nope. We're not doing that. You're not about to chase my prospects away with your attitude. Whether that attitude is directed at me or my prospects, doesn't matter. Right. I'm feeling that vibe. That's the energy that I'm feeling surrounding here. So tell me more. What other questions do we have about this situation? They wanting this access to you, right? Yeah, they want this access to you. Is he paying enough for that access? You know what I mean? Like, is he paying enough for that access? I want to know. Just answer that question internally. You don't have to answer me, but you know, think about that. It could be, you know, depending on the circumstance, it could be a lucrative environment. You know what I mean? It could be a lucrative little situation here, but you know, you can't be coming in here chasing all my prospects away, or you know, acting all angry, all boyfriend like, and you know what I mean, but you ain't no boyfriend, you know. Yeah. It's upsetting because, you know, you're playing with my emotions. And when you get to playing with my emotions, that's when I get violent. Okay? I just want to say that. I will get violent at that point. That's when I'm going to get violent. Okay? Okay, so how does he feel about me after our conversation yesterday? The whole walking away energy is the Eight of Cups. It's the whole Eight of Cups, walking away. I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. You know, I'm gonna chill on you for a little bit type vibes. You know, I'm gonna put some work in. I'm gonna work on some other things. You know, it's kind of more so like I'm gonna work on some other things. Like I'm cool on this for the moment. I'm focused on myself. Inner focus and shit like this. Now this nigga want to focus on himself. Now he wants to elevate internally. It's which is fine, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to elevate internally, but it's just like I said, you keep playing with my emotions and I'm gonna get violent. So it's kind of one of those things. I do see him kind of like, well, I'm just gonna focus on myself then, or you know, oh, I don't gotta deal with this type shit. Well, I mean, these are the energies, but keep in mind, girl, you're not using that law of assumption, are you? You're not using it good. I can tell you're not using it. I'm going to have to post one of those videos to my channel so you can kind of take a listen to it, you know? Because I do see, the thing about it is that the Two of Cups is present, though. It's like this energy of partnership. It's like this energy of being able to possibly work it out, work together, feelings, vibes, and stuff with the Six of Cups as well. But then it's just like, it's this back and forth, in and out energy. So, you know, one of those things could be that if you're assuming that he is just going to, like, walk off. And I will tell you, there was a time where I had to address that within myself. Where I was like, oh, this person is just going to walk off. Like, this person's just going to leave. You know what I mean? And then I questioned it before it happened, and then it happened. But then it was like one of those in and out types of things. I had to realize that I had to address that within myself. And so then some things did change after that. But, you know, that's, some of those things take a little while. But not that long, you know? It's just really about adjusting how we ourselves are thinking about things. Like, in reality, the only way you should be thinking about anything for yourself is working out for me. And that's what we need to get to. That's what we need to get to. Okay, next question. Right. You know, that's the thing. You know, when you realize that you've done all you could do, I said things to you nicely. I spoke to you in a very professionally. Like, I spoke to you like a professional, okay? When I spoke to you professionally and this is your response, like, it's like, okay, so I see for you. You know, it really doesn't matter. You just, you don't want to take accountability for your own actions, you know? And sometimes we got to realize that these men, they don't want to take accountability for their actions. And that's just the fact, right? Because it's like when you bring something up that bothers you, either it becomes, oh, here we go again, or, you know, it becomes a joke, or it becomes, well, I don't got to deal with this. But, you know, everybody, you know, as we're dealing with each other in life and we're coexisting, there are going to be times and there are going to be things that we just don't like, and we would like an adjustment for this behavior. Men have it all the time. You know, he maybe at this point might be like, well, I just walk away, right? Because in reality, he doesn't have any responsibility to you, right? So, you know, he's just taking that easy road out. But the reality is, doesn't matter where you go, you're going to have to deal with that. So you're not really running away from me. You're running away from yourself, you know? So there's that. Yeah, like I dealt with you professionally. Okay, I talked to you like a professional. The Sun card is here. The Two of Wands is here as well. And then the Ace of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to be taking some action soon on some new manifestations. Some new desires in your life are going to be coming up. And it's going to propel you forward. You're going to be taking some new steps towards some new things. Kind of like maybe a new mindset or just a new direction. I do also feel like he's going to keep his eye on you too, by the way. I just got to say that because I see it. I feel like you're going to be taking some choices, taking some leaps of faith towards something. It's a decision that you're going to be making. Ultimately, you're making decisions that's for your happiness, and you're going to be manifesting things that are going to be moving towards your happiness as well. So, you know, if this situation is kind of making you feel unhappy right now, then guess what? We're moving forward. We ain't got time for it. And, you know, I think he's going to be back around again, I'll be honest with you, because he's going to be watching you. He's going to be watching you. And maybe this is... You know, sometimes people come in and out of our lives because we need to learn how to deal with these types of people. And so we got to give it a first try, second try, third try, fourth try, fifth try, 100th try, right? We're learning various different ways in how to address circumstances or situations, or we are learning how to detach ourselves a little faster each time, right? So maybe last person you was with, the type of environment of this type of energy could have lasted 8 years, you know. The next person is 4 years, the next person is 2 years, next person is 1 year. Before you know it, it's 6 months. Before you know it, is ain't dealing with it ever again, you know. So it could be one of those things too, where it's kind of teaching you what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with, and you're kind of just getting... Because sometimes it looks different with every person. Sometimes the thing that you don't want to deal with, that you're not interested in having in your life, it looks different with each person too. So that could be another thing here too. You know, it just looks different with this person. And it could look different because maybe he had a little money to throw at the situation. You know what I mean? So you don't see it as fast, or you don't see it in the same way. But no, nigga. And maybe. Side note, okay? Maybe instead of having any conversations with him, you just need to tax them pocketbooks. You just need to hit him up style, honey. Where we go? Hold on. Yeah, this is Araya again. Why does she sound very masculine? I love her songs, but she does sound a little bit more thick on the voice. Okay, so let's go to... Hit him up style, girl. You need to be hitting them pockets. That might get him to listen a little more. Hey, I need this deposit for this home I'm about to buy. Hey, I need you to co-sign on this. I need you to co-sign on this thing. Hey, you know, I need that new car. I need you to grab me that new one over there. I want it with a bow. Can you have that delivered to the crib? Thank you. You might have to hit him up. You know, you might have to hit them pockets, boo. Hit them pockets. You know, sometimes the motherfucker don't understand language. I don't want to hear the language. I want to get mad. I want to walk off and stomp off. Okay, cool. No problem. Let me go on and get this thing over here. Oh, I need the deposit to this warehouse I got downtown. What the fuck you need a warehouse for? Oh, I got some things I'm working on. I got this warehouse downtown that I need something, you know? So, hit them up style. So that might be it. But also, like I said, regardless... You know, sometimes the vibes that you don't want to deal with come in different formats. They come in different ways, and so you have to learn how to address it with each encounter. I do see some things coming about for you, though. Some things that you will be manifesting in the very near future. Maybe you and some friends going to be hanging out as well. I feel like Spirit is telling you don't get nothing twisted. Don't get too serious. Just have some fun coming up. You know, if you and a group of friends get together, there might be a conversation that might be going down. Don't get things don't get it twisted. Don't take things too seriously. Just have a good time and move on, you know. So there might be a conversation that might occur. Okay, love. Any clarifiers for anything that I just said? And Jasmine, are you here? Hey, listen, if them conversations don't hit, well, I guess it's them pocketbooks I gotta hit. Jasmine is here. Okay. Truly blessed. Are you gone, girl? Okay, because we flying to Texas. Okay, cool. Okay, y'all flying to Texas, then just enjoy yourself, right? Like, don't let nothing get in your head, make you mad, ruin your trip. Nope, none of that. Don't let that occur. And if it's you and Richie that's going to Texas, great. Wonderful, honey. Hit them pockets. You hear the song, right? You ain't got to hear me. That's fine. Let these purchases hit you. Let these purchases bring you some clarity, bring you some understanding, god damn it. Oh, me and him ain't going nowhere. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, girl. Well, thank you, love, for the reading. I do hope you got some clarity there. Have fun in Texas. Okay. Yeah, girl, but you know, every time I get on live, you be going to sleep. What, you go to bed about 8:30 or something? No, it's 11. Okay, it's 11. So you be going to bed about 9:28 and a half, don't you? You be up there, put the TV on, rub them feet together. Right? Falling asleep before you know it. Okay, Jasmine, what is your question, babe? Let's get to you. Let me cleanse the energy. You're rubbing the feet together, baby. I am done. Sit down, lay down, turn this little YouTube on, turn my little TV on. Rub them feet together, baby. But it's about to be summertime, so you might do you be kicking it in the summertime, right? Shoot, it's about to be summertime. Summertime. Ooh, summertime. I just sit back in mind. That's the thing. It's like dudes don't realize, like, y'all got options here. We can have a conversation and you can understand the conversation and make change. I can hit these pockets. We can never talk again. I mean, there's so many options we got. We got so many ways to resolve issues. We really do. Okay. All right. If I'm still talking to you, you know what I mean, still trying to make the efforts, don't understand that I do care. You know, I want this to do good. I don't want to be upset with you. I don't want to be having these kinds of conversations that got you thinking twice about yourself, you know. I don't want to have these conversations. But if we got to have them, God damn it, we got to have them. Because if mama's not happy, oh no. I got to be happy too. That's the thing. Like, happiness is not just for you, motherfucker. Listen, I want you to be happy. I do want you to be happy. But also, I also want to be happy. So now let's figure this out together. All together now. Okay, so my question is all about family. Yes, I remember now. I do recall the question. Let me see if I can find a vibe real quick. What kind of vibe we want to feel? Oh, we gonna go with that. A little off the wall, but we gonna do it. All right, spirit. Girl, you need to go get a warehouse. Just for no reason. Like, I got a warehouse and I need a deposit for the warehouse. No. The fuck you got a warehouse for? Oh, I decided to start a business. And then start a courier business. Boom. Done. All right, Spirit. Clear and concise. We are here for Jasmine. Open up to the messages that can help us answer the question for Jasmine accurately, concisely, clearly, with truthful, honest responses and answers that are beneficial to her. Well, it's the end of the old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Communication is going to, it's going to pick up a little bit more. I am seeing a 5 of Cups after, though. Like here, I'm seeing the Chariot card. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles represents stability, right? The Chariot card represents success and victory. But then we have the 5 of Cups after that. So like, what is this energy here? The vibe, okay? That's the vibe. Let's go ahead and get us clarity for that. But before I get the clarity on that card, we do have the World card, and the 8 of Wands is here. Success and fulfillment is here, okay? Yeah, stand your ground, go your direction, do what you got to do, and be happy. I think that right now, that's got to be your focus, not how other people are going to receive your success. Because the reality is, most people, they they don't recognize what it actually takes to put in the work to reach your goals and to get to where you want to be, right? So they see you doing something, you working at it or whatever, and they, you know, they'll support you a little bit here and there. Sometimes they don't support you at all. Sometimes they do support you. You know, it just depends on your family and what's going on there. But the reality is not their vision to see, it's your vision to see, right? And I know that you're asking how they're going to respond, what they're going to act like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, that's not really anything that you need to even care about right now, right? Because if you are going to be successful, don't really matter what they got going on with this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is about my life, me being successful in what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish that thing, and then deal with them later. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing to change somebody's mind when you got a bag in it. You know what I mean? When you ain't nothing to change somebody's mind when you got resources, okay, to change people's minds. Because oftentimes, you know, when you make it big, oftentimes they got shit that they need to do and that they want to do and that they're going to come to you to ask for help for, you know? But in reality, I don't know that that's what, you know, I think that you need to stand your ground and continue to move in your direction, and you build your own happiness, and they will have to come around. That's what this is about. This is not, I'm not even going to be able to answer your question in the way you think I should answer it, because that's not necessary. It's not necessary, because the reality is we're looking at you and what you're trying to accomplish, and we're looking at you and what you're trying to do. And those energies, if you already feel negative about them, they could be a hindrance to you. And right now, that should never be the focus. 11:11 is on the clock, and I just noticed it. 3:3 I can see as well with 9:9:9. So listen, these are synchronicities. Look. The synchronicities are saying, hey, listen, snapshot this, right? Take this snapshot in time right now. What were you thinking when I said 11:11, 9:9:9, 3:3? You know what I mean? Like, what were you thinking at those moments? The reality is, the more you focus on the things that aren't working out, the more those are in your focus, the more you will draw those to you. You focus on what is working out, what is going to work out, what is doing good, what does make you happy, you know what I mean? Focus on those things. That's what's important. How people going to feel about your success, Should not be one of them at all. Just telling you that now. Like just telling you that right now. How other people are going to receive what you've done in your life because you took the steps, the actions, did the work. That's not important. It's not important at all. A lot of wish fulfillment going on here. A lot of travel going on off into your own directions. A lot of sun card. A lot of, you know, partnership energy is here too. So maybe they may want to, you know, they might be like, oh, let's work on this thing here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just gotta say, like, thinking about how they gonna respond to you. And I get it because it might be a heartfelt thing. It might be like something that you want to do for their validation. I get it. But it's time to validate yourself. Julie says, I think he feeds people just enough. Yeah, I get it, but shoot, at least benefit from it. I feel it, because, you know, it's just to say, oh, what I did to hold over your head what they've done for you. You know what I mean? That's all good. Get the deed of that warehouse we was talking about in your name. Okay. Get the deed of the warehouse in your name. Okay, and he can hang that over his head all he wants. Fine. It's fine. So my questions about my family, I'm tired of the, yeah. That's the best way to answer this. This question has been answered. Like, ain't nothing else. What's your next question? I apologize a trillion times. This kind of looks like a mullet, doesn't it? I need to better layer this area right here. Okay, so hold on. It's just been hard doing that because I feel like they always drag me down, make me feel horrible about myself. Oh. Are you willing to go on live? Like, are you willing to come on a video? Because I will go in there because we need to have a session. Or if you want, you need to book me. We need to book some time because you need somebody to support you right now. So what do you want to do? You want to go live right now on I can go get on StreamYard and we can go live. Let me see if I can do this. Forever. Can you believe my son came in here at like 11, 10 something? Tell my mom, can I go outside? No. I know he could be like, he's a good kid though, but excuse me? Yeah, that right there is a no-no, but also just because it is a no-no doesn't mean that the people that do those types of things ain't going to continue to do them, right? So, yeah, what are we doing? No, you don't have to do that. I think your original message is what I needed to hear. Okay, but I think you're doing yourself a disservice by not having a talk at this, like really having somebody to support your growth, because the reality is that even though we know what we need to do and we know what we have going on, if we love the people that are in our family or that are in our family that are reciting to us negative affirmations, we hear those things in our mind. Those things play in our mind. So we need to have these conversations and we need to recognize sometimes people on the outside can see more than you can see. Sometimes people on the outside can hear the things that you don't hear in your own speech. And right now, if you're trying to be successful in a music career, you need positive affirmation for sure. Because you're having negative affirmation and those things can play in your mind. And the way that you think, obviously those things can bring you down a little bit. Trust me, I've been battling that, but I'm not saying that you can't do it on your own, because you absolutely can. Yeah. it's those are some of the those are some of the rough things that occur in life when you're trying to just be a better person. In general, we try to be a better person. Okay. What's your next question? Oh no, I don't think that's the right email. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Honestly, I know what that's like. Like, I've been kind of dealing with a little bit of that recently myself, which kind of I had to work some things out of my mind because there was some things playing in my mindset. So now I've just been listening to my stuff. Right before I came live here today. Truly, why you time her out? We talking to her. She done fell asleep on the phone, y'all. I'm just playing. Oh no. For 1.8K seconds, like how much time is that? So I'm stronger. I'm strong. It just gets on me. Sometimes I've already decided I'm sticking with it. No, I get it. And it can be difficult to work through those things. But, you know, that's why I do listen to certain things. You know, I listen to my Abraham Hicks or my Neville Goddard, or I talk to myself in the mirror. I say, you are this, you are that, you're the beautiful, you're the wonderful, you know, because there are still people in your life that, because you have this tunnel vision and this ability to just like go in this direction and do these things, or because you have the ability to like manifest things easily, sometimes the obstacles that are put in front of you are like the obstacles that's right there in front of you right before you get to the next pentacle, like before you get to the next thing. So the one thing I can say for sure is don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't do that. And for me, one of the lessons I've learned is to pick myself up faster. You know what I mean? Like one time I had a failure in a business a long time ago, and I just laid, and it's like, you know, when you're driving, you're riding, or learning how to ride a bike, you ride a bike, or you learn how to ride skates or roller skates or whatever, and you fall. You know, so my first business failure, I fell and I laid there for a while, too damn long. Now I recently had a failure in my business, which sucked and it hurt a couple months ago, but I'm back up. I'm up now. Like I'm up, like I'm like, okay, so what did I not do? What can I do better? What can I do to put myself in a better position that type of thing won't happen again? And so now I've got these other avenues or these other ideas that are coming up that are going to fuel things. But the reality is that, you know, you still have those challenges, those daily challenges of, you know, other people projecting onto you, or your own insecurities, which sometimes come from those projections, or your own doubts, you know, fears, whatever. You just got to work through it. You got to just see and know that you are going to accomplish your goal. Like, you're going to accomplish what it is that you see in your mind. And it can be hard sometimes, especially when you have people trying to tell you that you ain't shit. Like, what? Who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? You know, now I've gotten to the point now where when somebody says that, it's not a thing where it consciously can impact me or affect me, but subconsciously is where it gets you now, right? So that's why you got to listen to them subliminals, you know, subliminal messages. So subliminally, I will program me, not you programming me with the bullshit, your projections. But obviously, you know, like I said, you know, it really just depends on your stage, where you are, what's going on, who's these people saying these things. Because sometimes the people that are saying them are the people that matter the most to you in your life. And as a matter of fact, usually those are the ones that, you know, impact you the most, is when it's people who their opinion matter to you the most. And that hurts the most, obviously, but shit, fuck that. Listen, I tell you what, hey, I'll see you when I make it. And then you can come and tell me how much shit I ain't now. Tell me how much shit I ain't next time when I make it. So, but I think also, you know, you have to, there's so many stages that I think I've had to kind of learn to get through personally in that journey. So like when I know that somebody else is going through that journey, I'm like, hey, if you need some support, I am the support sister, because it can be difficult and it can slow your progress, but don't let it slow, let it slow, let it slow. Don't let it slow your progress, 'cause you will make it. And a good old Bob Marley song every so often might do exactly the trick, you know? Something good. I was just thinking recently, I was like, damn, like for the first time, because I think it was a good little period of time where I hadn't listened to any music. I was like, oh my God. So the first time I turned the music, I was like, oh my God, I listened to music today. It feels so good. Yeah. So anyway, below, Jasmine, I don't know if you're trying to comment, but you've been paused for a second. How long is 180? How much is that time frame? Like, what is it? What, Blow? Yes, Blow. I can't unmute her. Like, I don't know how to do this. Put user in timeout. I don't want to do that. I think you gotta know who you are, you know? When you know who you are, sometimes it's like, I think at some point it starts to like, it becomes amusing that people, it becomes amusing at some point, I think. It could be. Not for you, right? I mean, I don't know if it is for you right now, but for me, right now, I think I'm at the point now where it's amusing when people say negative things or project on me, because it's amusing, because you know it's a lie, first off. All right. You know that's a bunch of bullshit. Anyhow, you know, I see a lot of good things here for you in your future. You've got the Star card, the Sun card. You've got the Two of Cups, partnerships. You've got travel. There's a lot of things here. There's the Victory. The Chariot card is here, you know? So, things are working out. You got success and fulfillment with the World card. So it's good. Gonna have to work through those feelings and thoughts, though, because sometimes the people that you care about, that you love, you know, they're saying fucked up shit to you, it hurts. But breathe through and speak better affirmations to yourself. Speak to yourself your existence. Speak life into yourself. There's a mirror in every bathroom. In most bathrooms, anyway. Speak life into yourself when you go into that bathroom in that mirror. Because in reality, sometimes you have nobody there to talk you through your down moments. Sometimes you have nobody there to tell you everything's going to be okay. So you have to be your greatest cheerleader. So I'm waiting. I was waiting for your next questions, but I think Truly blocked you. And treat you right. Every day and every night we'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah. Push up from out of bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this that I'm feeling? Is this love? Love, love, love that I'm feeling? All right. So the other day, I cannot remember who it was that we had on the live, but you asked a few questions, and then you sent in another donation. So you do still have, I think, 2 more questions to answer. Jasmine, if you're still here, first off, you do have another, I think, 2 questions, right? So yeah, you got like 2 more questions. So I'm so sorry that you were blocked by accident. I'm sure it was a mistake. I'm sure it was an accident. Okay, let me see that. So no downloads then, huh? Did
I figured I was just gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, fine.
Love you.
Love you too. Is this love, love that I'm feeling? What's your question? Every night together. Okay, go with your question. So in the meantime, we are waiting. Bear with me a second because I am trying to. She was trying to block you. That's what she was trying to do. That's what she was trying to do for sure. I'm sure of it. And be loved. And be loved. All right, I gotta find this channel. And be loved. That sucks though, by the way. Like, you know, when you got people around you that you care about their opinions and then they're talking shit, all they can say is shit. Shit. Just shit. Running out their mouth with shit. Spam. Now I gotta discard another person. No, sucks. But you know what, baby? Let me tell you something. They teach you to be stronger than anybody else. Let me tell you something. You become a musician, first off, you gotta have thick skin. And if your family is the one giving you the thick skin, wonderful. Right? The family the one that's giving you the thick skin, I'm telling you. We be thinking it's everybody else. Nope, nope, nope. It's the ones that you grew up with, you know? But you are strong, right? It's not just about being strong though. It's also about wordiness though. The thing about that is a very easy way for you to have issues with wordiness. So, you know, let's do this. Cause Jasmine, good. This motherfucker ain't even plugged up. Okay, cool. What's your next question? And be loved. If you be loved. It's your own family. God damn it. This life ain't worth a damn. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You know what I mean? Like, I had to find that in me, the beauty of not giving a fuck. Seriously. And a lot of that is because of things like being told negative things about yourself that you just, if you hold on to it, you'll never have shit for yourself. You'll never be worthy. You'll never be worthy in your own mind, you know? So that's when you have to learn how to validate self, because nobody else is really giving the validation that you need. And the reality is, you know, you can sometimes be made to feel that you have to earn something. You have to earn and deserve love or respect, or you have to earn or deserve proper treatment or things like that. But in reality, no, those things should actually just be a natural way of life, right? So that is frustrating. That is a frustrating thing. So let's go in with your next question. Bear with me 1 second though, as I'm kind of searching for this playlist. Maybe I'll just sign in over here. Let's get together and be alright. One love, one love. Two-step verification, fine. Let's get together and be alright. Why do I gotta do this? Dude, just do it the normal way. Oh my goodness. Tap yes on my desktop. Come on my laptop. Bear with me 1 more second, please. Because goodness Lord, all these verification steps. Yes, it's me. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, let's go back here and let's open. Thank you. Okay. Chrome. What is going on here? Now I know you are not about to pretend that I just didn't do what I'm supposed to do. And now you want me to do something else? Seriously? Now I'm lost what I was listening to. Okay. So, Jasmine needs to be watered right now. Blow, you're about to get blocked if you don't stop with the whatever the hell's you're talking about, innuendos and stuff. Like, let's get real clear about what the hell you're talking about, okay?
As soon as you get home,
Or there will be a blocking happening. So, okay, so yeah, it was an accident. Yeah, it was an accident. So what do you see happening for me in the music this year, working on projects, the visual, etc.? So bear with me 1 second, because actually I did kind of talk a little bit about what actually kind of came from the cards, because you did have a lot of auspicious cards in the deck. Very auspicious cards. So we got a lot of auspicious cards here. We got success and fulfillment. We got partnerships. We've got travel here. We also did get the Sun card. There is happiness here. There is good moments, good vibes. And there is the auspicious Star card here. We also had the Chariot card as well. So keep in mind the Chariot card was... This is why I said all of what I said earlier, because the success and the victory are in your cards already. There's a little disappointment potentially because of, you know, whatever might be going on in the background with certain people. But your focus needs to be on your victory, your success, your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, and your achievements, because you will be achieving things. I think you should also stand your ground on what is actually what you want. So like if you want your family to, you know, have more respect for you, better respect, treat you better, whatever, then you need to stand your ground on that, because, you know, ultimately, you know, sometimes when we're younger, we let our families kind of just, you know, walk all over us or whatever, because we don't have a lot of authority at that time. But the reality is that at some point that authority could turn into anger, or could turn into frustration, or could turn into something else, right? So just stand your ground, you know, on how you feel about how you should be treated, because the reality is, even if you've made mistakes in the past, or you've done things that weren't the greatest things, you know, if you're at a place where you're willing and ready to be better, be a better person, then you should have you know, a clean slate to be able to work at those things, to be able to endeavor to be better. You can't be better without the making of the changes in your life, and without moving forward to be able to do that. And sometimes our family and friends and stuff like that, when they known us to do things in the past, they want to drag us back to what we did in the past 800 years ago. And you're like, come on now, I ain't got time for that. We all have done it. Like, I've done it before too, so I understand. But at the same time, we've got to be clear that, you know, how we establish worthiness, deservingness, self-worth, self-love. If we are in situations where we're being told you ain't shit, you ain't doing nothing, you ain't, you know, you ain't about nothing, it can be difficult until we get past that initial looking at the family part. Like, this is my family, they supposed to treat me real better, they supposed to be like this, blah, 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 blah. Fuck all that. If you see your family ain't doing that, guess what? Can't trust their fucking opinion, period. That's how it has to happen. Well, can't trust their opinion about me. Simple. And it can take time to build up to that, bitch. Their opinion of me ain't right. That's not who I'm trying to be. I'm not going in that direction anymore in my life. I don't want to feel like that. Can't trust their opinion about me. Gotta look elsewhere. Okay? Gotta look elsewhere for my self-worth, for my validation. And oftentimes you will find your validation is where you look in the mirror. You're gonna have to look in the mirror for your validation. You know what I'm saying? I had to look in the mirror for my validation. There wasn't a lot of people telling me, oh, you this and you that and blah, blah, blah. I had to recognize my own parts of my own damn greatness before anybody else ever saw it. Like, before anybody else acknowledged that I have some greatness. Or, you know, before anybody else ever, you know, acknowledged some of the good things that I may have done, or some of the talents or skills that I have, I had to recognize it myself. I had to validate my own damn self. So you might be there. Validate your own damn self, and don't be looking at other people for what you can give yourself when you look in the mirror. And this is why self-love is so important. It ain't because a lot of times when I talk about that self-love shit, it ain't about no niggas or no females. It's about the fact that when you are in a moment where you really need people to support you, but they're not supporting you the way that they should be, you got to look in the mirror. You got to validate self. You got to be your own fucking cheerleader until they recognize it, until their energy and their vibes change. Then what you'll find is that all started here to begin with. But if they're telling you negative things about yourself, then it's like a never-ending cycle. So that's why you have to take control of that cycle, right? And until their opinions of you change, can't trust their opinion about me. That's it, and that's all. So let's see. Yeah. 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 About the past life athletic. But like, working out be working. Let me tell you. Working out? Shoot. Let me tell you, working out, you get to doing push-ups. It's the push-ups for me. It's the burpees and the push-ups and the jumping, not jumping, but the jump rope. I don't care what nobody that said to me this week. None of that matters. Telling you, you get the jumping rope, okay? Get the boxing in there, get the pushing up. Let me tell you something. None of that matters. Only thing that matters is my next push-up. Only thing that matters is my next push-up. Well, the thing is, it's necessary. You know, a lot of times, these situations like this. Situations like this where you got the people that's supposed to be supporting you not supporting you. Like, the fuck you mean I deserve the abuse? Excuse me? You can't trust their opinions, period. Like, I can't trust y'all's opinion about me, and that's just it. Till that opinion changes, y'all not to be trusted, and that's just it. And the thing about it is, it's a mind thing. It's all a mind thing. Honestly, it's all a mind thing. I'll tell you that. That's why you have to set those types of boundaries for yourself when it comes to family specifically, because your family can get at you. Like, you be thinking, like, oh, they ain't gonna bother me. Man, they still gonna bother you 20 years later. So you have to build up a muscle. It's a muscle you gotta build. You know, it's a muscle you gotta build. And anybody's opinion about me that is not conducive or productive for my future or for my success, I cannot take it as valid opinions. And that's just it, and that's all. And it helps you. Honestly, it will help you. So let me tell you, you can get over that hump of you know, soothing yourself and healing yourself through the family put downs. There's nobody else in the world that will ever be able to do you like that. Nobody. So it does help in some kind of ways. I know it's dysfunctional. It sucks, but it does help because there's nobody else in the world that will ever kind of be able to make you feel like that. I mean, there are going to be some people that are important to you and their opinion is important to you. And so it might bother you for a little bit. You might have to work through that as well. But once you get past that, there's nobody else in the world that can ever get in your skin in that way like family can, you know, or like somebody that you've been with for a long time, you know. Nobody else gonna be able to get in your skin like that. The rest of these people, like they could all go to hell. Like the rest of these supposed to go to hell, okay? And sometimes you got to say that. I ain't gonna say it. You thought it, and that's all that matters, okay? Moving on. You're gonna be fine. You got a lot of success, a lot of auspicious star card energy here, a lot of success and wish fulfillment, a lot of good things happening. There's a little bit of disappointment, obviously, that's the family part, but that's the thing that we have to work through, that hump. You got to work through that hump, but you got it, you know. I don't think it's just about strength, though. It's also about recognizing that this is a delicate thing. So admitting, one important, valuable thing I can tell you now is admitting that it hurts is going to be very valuable for you to be able to move past the effects of, you know, that. Admitting that it hurts is important because it lets you know that you, first off, you are feeling something about this. It acknowledges how you feel instead of ignoring how you feel. But it allows you to address it as well. It allows you to feel how you're feeling. It allows you to, you know, spill out those tears if you have to spill them out. But then after you've had those tears and you wipe your tears away, then you realize that, well, shit, I didn't die. You know? And then the work of, you know, affirming your greatness, affirming your success comes in, you know? So that's all I can say. That's the best advice I can give you. You know, I've kind of, yeah, I know how that feels. So, but at the same time, there's no stopping now. You know, ain't no stopping us now. I'm on the move. I'm just saying, if you're gonna make it, make it. Don't let nobody stop you. Why? Because then the thing about it is, then you're only a friend. Oh, my grandfather told me this. Prove them wrong. Because then if you don't make it successful, you don't become successful. First off, it proves them right. Don't prove them right. Prove them wrong. Ease my pain. That's it. That's all I got. So you're going to be good. Everything's going to work out. You got a lot of good positive energy here. As far as win, I don't have a win for you. I think this does heavily relate to how you are responding to what's going on around you, you know? But if, yes, win, don't have, okay? Can't give you that information, but I can give you a yes, a certain truth, as long as you stand your ground against, you know, the things that are trying to tear you down or bring you down, okay? Everything to cling to. Another thing I think you should be good at doing is just defining what success actually looks like to you. And letting what success looks like to you be what's important. Okay? All right, you got one more question. I would also put some good vibes in your playlist. Put some good vibes in your playlist that are good, feel-good music. Feel-good music in your playlist, so key. So key. So key. Your positive affirmations and your feel-good music. Positive. Okay, so my question is about C. He's in the back of my mind. What is the overall energy between us? Okay. All right. Outcast. See, I was listening to hey ya, but ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. So fresh and so clean. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to put these on the speakers. Bear with me. Bear with me. I know you like, girl, every 5 seconds. You're not focused enough, Aqua. You're not focused enough for me. Oh my goodness. Why would you say such a thing? Really? Is that how you really feeling? All right, I'm just gonna play this on the speakers because I need to hear that I need to hear that vibe a little louder. A little louder now. This is why. Okay, here we go. Yo, today I was like just, you know, lollygagging around the house. Actually, I was finishing up on some work that I was doing. And my daughter's like, Mom, you want to see this thing, right? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, you know, I didn't know what she was saying, that you know, what she was asking if I wanted to see. I was like, no problem. Yeah, sure. So I go in her room and she's pulling up on an iMac. She's pulling up like Windows XP and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what is this? Basically, she's downloading downloaded a whole operating system onto her Mac so that she can use like an older design program because she prefers it. I'm like, these kids are geniuses. That's a super techie thing you might not understand, but for me, I was like, what the hell? Like, I was like, you know, it's just like when you find out that some of the things that your kids can do, it's like, they're amazing. Like, I'm serious. My son, let me stop. These kids are amazing. Find things to be grateful for. Find things to be blessed by. Small things like that. Just seems like nothing to most people, you know? But to me, I'm like, damn it. Like, how the hell did you do that? Like what made you do that? Like, I'm over there asking, like, so can you get on the internet? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know? All right, Spirit, clear and concise. So we are talking about Isabel C. And he's the bye. Communication might be coming in the future. I think there's a little stress surrounding this thing here. It's a waiting energy as well, I see. The waiting energy is here. It's like waiting for communication, waiting for some stability or something to happen, like in this connection. Like, I do see communication here as well, but I do also see like, hold on. So, okay. There's like a stress surrounding this thing. You know, somebody feels stressed about something. That's in a past position. The present position is like a waiting vibe, right? The future position is like, it's like, are you waiting for this to be more than what it is type of vibe, right? And then we have the communication card. This could also mean that you're waiting for some stability in the communication that you guys have. Some stability for you guys. I'm starting to get frustrated with my words right now. So like some clarity, stability within the communication, consistency within the communication. That's the waiting energy. But then we do have the Six of Swords though. So the Six of Swords can represent like going away, leaving, traveling somewhere, going off, and then opportunities. So this can represent multiple options, multiple opportunities types of vibes, right? I don't know. I feel like somebody's confused here. Maybe somebody is confused about what will make you happy, or what will, either you're confused about what will make them happy, or they're confused about what will make you happy. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And there's some confusion here. Like what's going on? Like I feel like mentally, maybe you guys are both, it's just some sort of spell work going on here. This is spell work. What's that about? Separation? Cut off? Five of Chalices? Make you guys miss each other, or make somebody miss someone? Four of Pentacles, hold back, reserve. There's spell work on you guys. Chaos, confusion, something like that maybe, or it could be spell work, okay? But also, let's read it the other way just in case, you know, double meanings, okay? So this could be spell work for sure. It's just coming off like that. It's just vibes like that. Like it just comes off like that. But this could also be where you guys are having a difficulty. It's like a confusion on what there is between the two of you. If there is something between you two, you know, whether or not you guys can be happy together, something makes you happy together, whether or not, you know, I'm doing what makes you happy by walking away from you, or is it what you want? Is that what makes you happy? I'll give this to you if you don't want me around, if you don't want me to be with you, if you don't want to be with me. Why am I getting those feelings? That's what's coming off, but it doesn't feel right to me. Like it doesn't feel like these are the energies that should be in the vibes, which is why this Magician and this Five of Swords together representing illusion definitely feels like spell work for sure, especially since what came out was the Queen of Swords, the Five of Chalices, and the Four of Pentacles, all representing like some sort of cutoff or some sort of ending or something, termination or something like that. So anyway, there is like that vibe here for me. So I would just say there's that. However, let's reinterpret this in another way just in case, you know. It could be like sometimes when you feel uncertain about someone, you're like, well, fine, I'll just, you know, like, I'll just leave you alone and I won't talk to you anymore. And then you go off and you stop talking to that person, trying to make them happy in some weird way, without the real confirmation on whether or not that's what's happening here. So I don't know if that's you or this person, but somebody is like, I don't know, maybe they're like not trusting the process or not trusting the situation. And it's just like, it's like walking away from a situation where you're confused about it. There's some confusion regarding this thing here. So, I mean, if it doesn't resonate, let me know because I can pull again, okay? But I do feel like there's some waiting energy for sure here. There's waiting energy on communication. And then what else? There's a walking away here. There's a confusion. There's still that confusion is still there. There's options, other options and other opportunities. So this person may have other options. But I'm also feeling like there's just like, it's like I'm doing this to make you happy type of thing, you know? I don't know what that means, honestly, but I recognize the energy of maybe someone who's not fully secure within with knowing if you or they or whatever is going to be loyal or not. So it's just like, well, fine, go, I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I'm feeling very much like there's some confusion for sure in this vibe here. Now, I don't know if there's magic going on, but I feel strongly this magic is real. It's not, I can't even deny it because it looks like what magic looks like. It's and keep in mind, every time I see, I don't read spell work every time I see the Magician. Sometimes I don't read it like that all the time. It just depends on what it's surrounding, what it comes with, and how I'm feeling. And how I'm feeling is that there's something here. Yeah. Shall I pull again for more clarity or for a different perspective? Let me shuffle again. Helga. Welcome to my channel. We are doing buy two get one free for $10. The Star card. The Star card can represent Aquarian energy, but it can represent wish fulfillment. Wow. Wow. Do you want to see what came out? Of course you want to see what came out. Why you asking stupid questions? Of course I want to see what came out. Hold on just a second. Let me plug this up real quick. All right. The Star card, Two of Cups, and the Lovers card. That's what came out. This to me is confirmation that I think you're introducing doubt into the situation. Now I gotta say, bottom of the deck does have the Five of Cups and the Death card and the Hangman and the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups and also the Three of Wands, which is very interesting because I feel like both of you guys are waiting for the other person to like do something. It's like, do something. What are you gonna do? Sit here and look stupid apparently. Okay, so look, the Star card is it can represent Aquarian energy, but it can also represent wish fulfillment, and it can also represent healing energy, creative energy. I feel like this one is like wishing on a star. Like I feel like you and this person have like a connection. Y'all got a connection. Y'all got a real connection here. Like this person feels like you're special. Like you feel like this person's special. Like y'all feel like each other special, honestly. Because I feel like I feel like a sense of completion to this energy. I do feel on the other readings that I got, I feel those cards were real. Like I don't feel like there was any so the previous readings, the previous cards that I pulled for this energy, I feel like they were in the right place. Because these energies feel like they match, if that makes sense. Like they feel like they're together. The Star card, Two of Cups, and the Lovers card all very much could represent a very special connection. The Two of Cups and the Lovers card can represent like a soulmate type of vibe or something like that. Maybe you guys need some healing to this connection, you know? Maybe you guys actually need to work together with each other instead of against each other. That could be the case. If you guys are wanting to have a reconciliation or wanting to heal this thing, then you're going to have to take action towards doing it. You know, like, yeah. Yeah, somebody's going to have to take, you know, somebody's going to have to, you know, take a step up to the plate. So, yeah. There's a lot of confusion in the last part of the reading though. So like that lot of confusion is like, you know, I don't know who is the person that's staying away because they think that that's what the other person wants. I'm assuming it's you. Because you asked me for his energy or for for the other energy. So since you asked me for the other energy and this is what's coming out, then I can only assume that that energy I pulled previously was yours. So in that case, then you're staying away because you think that this is what that person wants. I'm assure you that's not what is the truth. I assure you that's not the case. So take it as it resonates. Take it how you want to. I assure you that's not the case. Look at this. I don't even gotta say shit. Like you can just look at the damn cards and read them yourself. Like look at this. Look at this. The Lovers card. Look at this Lovers card. This is a good Lovers card because you know why? They have like this circle of love like around them. It's like this passion here, you know. And then this, the Two of Cups, holding hands, and then it's like the water, because water represents emotions, right? So look at all the emotions. Look at the colorful emotions that they have about each other. Look at the colorful emotions that they have. It's like coming together, and like all of our emotions come together, entwine together. When all of your emotions come together this type of way, it's like you can feel it. You can physically feel it, you know? It's like you can feel it. It's like you can feel the physical response to each other. I feel that. And it even confirms it here with this circle of love around them, you know? And then with the Star card, wishing on a star, you know what I mean? Wish fulfillment type of thing, like type of vibe. So yeah, I think you guys love each other, or this person loves you, and yeah, there's that. So there's no other way to say this, but there's disappointment for sure about how things are going out. About how things are going, about this ending here. There's disappointment for sure. Yeah, there's disappointment and dissatisfaction about that for sure. Let me see what I can pull from this deck. I don't need no more cards though. I see everything. I see everything I need to see with these cards right here. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't need to add the extra cards. This was for nothing. Everything I need to say I said it already. It's done. So this is a vibe, boy. What? What's cute? The star card came out again, so it's double confirmation of the star card, by the way. Triple confirmation of Aquarian energy, because we got the King of Swords, the star card. So that's triple confirmation there. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, it's like the pentacle. Well, I mean, let me know, were these cards a lie? Like, are these cards a lie and he wasn't showing no interest? You know what I mean? Like, if he wasn't showing no interest, then we got a different conversation to have, you know? Because why the hell these cards coming out, you know? My kids are geniuses, bro. I'm telling you. All of them. They might be 80. They might be ADD as hell, but Kyrie's not ADD. But Sania, maybe a little bit. Jabril, definitely. So, he wasn't what? Wait. What question did I ask and what question did you answer? Shit, I know. Like, if he wasn't showing interest, then we got a different conversation to have. Like, you know, what the hell is going on with these cards? Who's lying? Who is lying? That's the only question I can ask at this point. Guys, I went to the pond the other day and I didn't dug up anything. I ended up bringing home oysters. Why did I do that? I don't know. Thought I was going to find some pearls. That's why. You're too small for pearls though. So I think I'm going to take them back over there. It sucks that these two had to die though. Because of my frivolity. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna take them back so they can live and grow and create pearls. So he wasn't showing interest. Okay. Well then, let's find out why. Well, we did pull a card that represents other options. So we did pull that card. So that's possible that this person was entertaining other options. Oh, I'm cold. Whew. Let me get a sweater. I'm cold. Why does it have to be so cold in here all the time? The first thing I'm gonna do when I get my appointment is turn the heat on. Just petty. Yes, I am. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, bear with me a second. Let me get warmth up in here. So, well, I went to the cards to try to find out why this person was showing disinterest. And you want to know, what do you see happening if I reach out to him, or should I let him reach out? How long has it been since y'all's talked? So there's a little bit of energy of this person kind of being on this, just kicking it, you know what I mean? Like just having some fun type of vibe, not trying to be too serious on nothing, not trying to set too many foundations type of vibe. And I don't know if you were serious in a more serious energy. What is this insecurity about surrounding sex? I'm sorry. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. Y'all good, girl. What is this insecurity surrounding intercourse or sex? Or there's an insecurity surrounding sex. Like, what is that about? Hey, Red Roses. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna put these up and then I'm going to answer your question. I'm gonna. So, all right. Okay. Well, they say that oysters are an aphrodisiac for females. For guys, there are a couple other things that are aphrodisiac. I think watermelons. Watermelon actually, I believe, helps males with the sexual stuff. And there's some other stuff too, but that's the one that I can remember off the top of my head. I feel like, you know, like if you were to take that action and reach out to this person, you know, I feel like it might lead to you guys being able to have like a decent conversation, maybe starting fresh, but you know, I think just feel it out. I wouldn't hold that too strongly in your mind and heart for the moment. I would just, you know, give it an effort lightly, like don't put too much pressure on it. I think don't put a lot of pressure on it to have that new beginning with this person, because the energy is kind of like it's wonky. No, it's not a wig. But thanks for asking. It's wonky as in like the outcome, the response on the outskirt. Now I wonder what's going on sexually. Like what is this insecurity here? Is it that you're uncomfortable? You've never had sex? You're like, what is it? Do you need to go get some of them gas station pills? Don't mind me. I'm just, you know, trying to be helpful for no reason. Let me just shut up. How about that? Okay? I'll just be quiet at this point. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Just a moment. Okay. Just gonna put you down for just a quick moment. Okay. Listen, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to find out. Like, you know, maybe I'm just being nosy. Am I being nosy? It could be that. It could certainly be that. It could definitely be that. You're gonna wait? Why wait? Peel the Band-Aid off now, so you can move forward with your life. Reach out. It's been 2 weeks. Thing is, if you're thinking about him, you want to reach out. So reach out. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. You know what I'm saying? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Okay, well, I guess the other day, I cannot remember who it was that we had on the live, and they had questions. If it was you, please step forward so I can answer your final 2 questions today. If not, I guess we'll just have to see you on the next live, guys. What is the apprehension? What is the apprehension about reaching out? You just don't want to do it? If I do it, I'm going to be a simp. What's the female version of a simp? Is that what you think? I think we, in this day and age, because some of the people that be using these terms and these words and doing all this stuff is childish as hell. Okay? Now, keep in mind, we all have moments where we just childish for no reason, or we just immature, being immature. Oh, you're nervous. Okay, I get that. Nervous energy. Totally understand. Totally get it. All right. Well, I mean, all you can do is rip the Band-Aid off. You know? Maybe I'll get like for all... Maybe I'll start like a segment where I make a phone call and I call the person that you guys want to talk to. And I'm like, this is AquaStarGoddess. I don't know. What will I say? You know? Like, how do you want the phone call to go? You know? Like, do you want me to be threatening and be like, you need to call such and such? Or do you want me to connect you guys on the phone? I have somebody on the phone. Jasmine is here with a collect call. Or are we going to prank him, you know? Maybe we prank him, you know? That's what I'm starting doing. Start making phone calls for y'all. Give me the phone number. I'm going to dial it. Okay. Well, not nervous. Don't be nervous. You know, if you're going to make the phone call, you're going to reach out, then reach out. The worst that can happen is that this person... I always say this. The worst that can happen is that somebody can say no or not answer or not respond or be a complete asshole, but you're not going to die. The best thing that can happen, though, is that you talk to this person, you realize that they missed you and that they've been thinking about you so much and that they've just been really busy and that, you know... some shit went down, they got arrested, I don't know, something, you know, like, I got arrested and this and that and the third, I just got out, and you'd be like, oh, I thought you didn't call me because you didn't like me. Oh, no, I loved you. I'm so excited that you called me. I wanted to talk to you the whole time. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying. The worst thing that can happen is they're a complete asshole. The worst thing that can happen is they just don't answer the phone. You know, there's a couple of worsts, but the good is just twice as good, isn't it? Isn't it? Wonky, as in it's not clear. That's what I meant. It's not clear. You know what the outcome is? It was unclear. I should have said that word. It is unclear. I'm sorry. The other day I was doing somebody's reading. And I was like, it looks like he's got some other people involved. And like, hold on. I was like, wait a minute, calm down. Calm down. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that he's got a third party person that he's cheating. I meant that there's some other people around this person. So, sorry. But it was not very clear, you know, the outcome. Energy. So, you know, I guess I'll just leave you with that, honey. Don't be nervous. Well, regardless, you might be nervous. You may never reach out to him. You might reach out to him. You make the decision with whatever you're most comfortable with. And there's that. Well, guys, if nobody else has any questions tonight, then I guess I will leave you guys with the good old message of be safe out there, okay? Yeah. Well, like I said, the worst that can happen. Somebody needs to be a complete asshole or not answer, you know, or that's it. You're welcome. Okay. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you have had a wonderful day, week, all that. I'm going to have to figure out who it was the other day that came and got some extra questions and then they left, so I can't remember the name of the person, but guess I'll tap in tomorrow. Guys, have a good night. Don't forget to like this channel, subscribe, and hit the bell.